Hey guys, do subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell icon to be notified about our future videos.
Thunderstorms, floods, heat waves, cold waves and droughts. What do these things have in common? They are all weather freak shows. I'm Ritu and welcome to Anu Club Weather, or shall we say extreme weather. India is a land of the extremes, so naturally it's no stranger to some extreme weather. But what is this extreme weather? Extreme weather is any severe weather condition that deviates from the usual weather pattern. This is usually a time when you get too much of something. Too much rain, too much heat, too much cold. Now, what is considered extreme depends on where you are. The normal amount of rain in Cherrapunji would be considered extreme if it fell in Delhi. As these conditions are rare, we haven't adapted to them. And our unpreparedness allows extreme weather to be extremely disastrous. Today, let's take a look at some of the extreme weather conditions that we face here in India. Thunderstorms are one of the most common types of extreme weather. In India, thunderstorms are especially common during monsoons. Heavy rains, lightnings and thunder, obviously, are ways to identify a thunderstorm. These are usually short-lived but can cause plenty of damage. Thunderstorms can result in floods. Floods happen when heavy rains cause water bodies to overflow, not unlike what would happen if you kept pouring water in a glass long after it was full to the brim. Normal floods happen after 6 hours of heavy rains. But if it starts flooding within 3 to 6 hours of a heavy rainfall, then it's known as a flash flood. Improper city planning also leads to waterlogging, which in turn encourages flash floods. Thunderstorms are bad enough, but cyclones are even more extreme. Cyclones are basically circular storms. They occur when winds start spinning around a low pressure area. Low pressure areas are created when air over a region becomes cold. This cold air is heavy and starts sinking. Like everything heavy! Tropical cyclones are created over warm seas or warm oceans. These cyclones rotate in an anti-clockwise direction in the northern hemisphere and in a clockwise direction in the southern hemisphere. Tropical cyclones push the seawater landwards with their strong winds. This causes some heavy-duty damage to life and property. Cyclones can also cause severe rainfall, leading to, once again, flooding. India's eastern coast bordering on the Bay of Bengal is no stranger to these cyclonic nuisances. Now, you know what happens when it rains too much, but what about when it rains too little or not at all? It leads to a drought. And drought, my friend, leads to all sorts of problems. Water shortages, crop damage that will eventually lead to food shortage, land degradation, and a lot more. Droughts go from being bad to worse if a heat wave is tagging along with it. Heat wave is a period of exceptionally hot weather. You see, when air gets trapped over a place for a long time, its temperature goes up. This causes the area to turn into a high pressure zone, and high pressure zones are slow moving. They can linger around from several days to several weeks. Every year, heat waves cause hundreds of deaths. And you know what really makes me mad? That with the rising global temperatures, we're likely to have a lot more heat waves per year. I'd best cool down a bit for the next extreme weather condition, the cold wave. You don't need to be a weather scientist or a meteorologist to suss that a cold wave is the opposite of a heat wave. During a cold wave, a region's usual minimum temperature drops by more than 5 degrees in less than 24 hours. This happens when there's an influx of cold winds over an area for a long time. Though we don't hear much about them, the number of cold waves in India are on a rise. They are common in North India. During the January 2019 cold wave, the temperature dropped to minus 1.1 degree in Rajasthan. Cold waves not only make going about your day almost impossible, but also help spread flu and other diseases. If I were you, I'd keep a bottle of hot chocolate handy in case it gets too cold, and a portable fan in case it gets too hot, and an umbrella if it gets too wet. Because when it comes to extreme weather, it's best to expect the unexpected. Like, share and subscribe. And remember to press the bell icon to be notified of our future videos.